Meanwhile, the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, and the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Adeolu on Monday, visited Yelewata community in Guma local government area and pledged to bring perpetrators of killings in the state to justice and also restore lasting peace in the north-central state. Mayowa Kwato has the details.
They fired for almost 5 hours. They met a stiff resistance here from the police.
They have killed 3 persons in a house. That was the starting of the massacre. Yes. So as that happens, then we are afraid. And that was at my own personal area. My family members affected, there are 5.
These are recounts of the attack that happened on Friday night in Yelewata community of Guma local government area of Benue State. Days after, this is what's left of the killing and destruction of lives and property, one which has drawn the presence of the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, and the Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Egbetokun. This visit aims to strengthen security presence and coordination in the area, while Security Chief assures victims and survivors of the federal government's commitment to restore peace and justice.
We're here to ensure that we address such. From now, I'll be going to see my commanders, and we have to change our strategy. We're going to look inward and see how we can address it. But like we mentioned, we cannot do it alone without the community, without the state. We need everybody to be part of it. And so I've discussed with the communities, the traditional rulers, with the clergy, for us to work united.
It is not just an attack on the people of Benue State. It's an attack on the entire nation. And we are not going to accept it. The people of this community are not alone. We are with them. The entire Nigerian communities are with them. When these bandits will come to operate as they used to, and they will never return.
The state governor I sent earlier says that their visit restores the confidence in the people as hope of ending the killings is high.
The presence of the Chief of Staff, Chief of Defense Staff, and the IGP mean quite much to me, and definitely the people as well.
It's expected that drastic measures are taken and action to guide against reoccurrence of such killings and destruction is put in place. Mayowa Okwato, TVC News, Makodi.
And for more on this development, the technical advisor to the Benue State Governor on Media, Publicity and Strategic Communications, Solomon Irpev, joins me on the news this hour. It's good to have you join us. There's been a lot of back and forth on the actual figure or number of persons who lost their lives in this incident. So can you start with, confirming the figure of those who lost their lives and those injured in this incident?
Well, first of all, I must give my sympathies to everyone who is involved in this, the families that have lost loved ones, the Benue State government, and everyone else has been in mourning. It's been a terrible time for us, and I sincerely hope that God consoles us from these issues that have happened. His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Benue State, Reverend Father Dr. Hyson Imamalia, was in your studios as of last night, and he confirmed the figures made available to us by the security operators. As of yesterday and the head count, we had about 127 that had been buried, 2 that were in the morgue, 18 that are yet to be buried, 4 were discovered in the bush, bringing the total number to 151 as of yesterday. Now, remember the security operatives are still in the bush combing for any possible lives that have been lost in these places where they can be recovered. There is also another incident where several people have been burnt to ashes. Unidentifiable number of people have been burnt to ashes, and His Excellency confirmed that yesterday as well. And so it's difficult to put a specific number if you don't know, especially those who have been burnt. So when we're calling figures from the government end, is the ones we know the physical corpses we have seen, the ones that have been buried, the ones in the morgue, the ones that have been recovered, it's possible that there could be a rise in the number, but we have to wait for confirmation from the security operatives who are there so that we don't end up telling stories and then go back on our words tomorrow. We need to know exactly what is happening. But as of now, this is what is out there, and this is what we know. As my governor told you, that's exactly where we are at the moment. But remember, as I told you, others are being sought for in the bushes, and others have been burnt beyond recognition. You can't count those numbers. You can't add them except a head count is taken where each family reports that we're missing so and so number of people, and then we'll be able to say, okay, plus or minus, these are the people that were burnt and all of that. It's quite a gory side. It's quite sympathetic. It's quite everybody here is thrown into mourning, including my governor, and everyone. Is a very sad situation for all of us.
Very sad one there in Benue State, I agree with you. But the president is expected in your state tomorrow. And we've heard the governor of your state saying that, you know, clerics, traditional rulers, and other stakeholders are very key to ending this bloodshed that we've seen in recent times. So in the town hall meeting that we're expecting tomorrow with the president, talk to us about the major stakeholders that are key to ending this bloodshed that will be present.
First of all, security is everybody's business. And when it comes to security, everybody is a stakeholder. Because information can come to you from any quarter at all. It can come to you from the young man who is the security agent in the bushes. It can come from you from the traditional ruler. It can come to you from the young man who is just selling granuts in the marketplace. So everyone is a stakeholder. But for people who are coming to sit on the round table to discuss with His Excellency about these matters, have to be leaders of these groups and traditional rulers and religious leaders, as my governor spelled out yesterday. Because if it were possible, we could bring in everyone to come to that town hall meeting. But because we have to select those who will come, take the message back, and speak on behalf of the rest of the people, we need to pick the heads of the leaders, mostly of these groups and categories of stakeholders we are looking at because of the limitation of time and space.
And how would you assess the conduct of security operatives in ensuring that this issue or this crisis is solved immediately?
Well, yes, my governor said this yesterday, and I'm going to repeat his words. He said that security has not been, to be very honest, has not been preventive enough to avoid this kind of things from happening. And so that's the reason why they kept happening. But that, as the CDS promised, if the tactics that were being used before are not working, the good thing is for us to change.
All right, and that's the